Morning, Brian here with cat number 2. Well, actually, she was cat number 1. Buddy was cat number 2. Anyway, Brian here, like I said, day number 2 on the series of using AI in your professional speaking business. Over the weekend, I had the opportunity to attend a professional speakers course training workshop with Daniel Gomez. And, after all was said and done, I thought, so many of these people in the business of professional speaking could be using AI to help craft their story, their business, and all of that stuff. So I decided that I would just do the series. So let's roll into it. Let me switch screens here and share ChatGPT with you. Now, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about how to use ChatGPT to actually craft your message. And in doing so, I want to go over how to make it better, cleaner, all of that stuff. Need to copy some notes here. Sorry. Go there. Abby's going to just sit here in the way. Hope you don't mind, but, it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to talk about how to use ChatGPT specifically to make your speeches more engaging. Going to work on some clarity and tone stuff and talk about how to brainstorm with it, do outlines using ChatGPT, make this all good, golden, and moving a cat. Sorry. Sometimes, as much as you like your animals, sometimes they can be pains in the butt. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into this. So, using ChatGPT to craft your message in a way that makes it more engaging. Let's just, what do we want to talk about today? Let's talk about holistic medicine. I don't know where it came from, but whatever. All right. So that's what our topic's going to be. So we will say topic, right. I want to generate some ideas about the topic for a 10-minute stage speech. Actually, why don't we just, instead of saying stage, let's do keynote, because that's what we titled this video. So a 10-minute keynote speech. Let's see what we come up with. We're going to generate some ideas. We're going to continue down this path and make it better. So, power of integrating mind, body, and spirit in healing. Start with a story, beyond pills, holistic medicine, and the new definition of health. All right, so let's see how this is working. Okay, so for a 10-minute keynote speech on holistic medicine, here are some key ideas and angles you could explore. We'll go down. It's still working. Let it do its thing here. Sometimes the beauty of live videos is you never know how it's going to go. Why holistic medicine is not alternative anymore. Let's actually write the speech based on number 4. So let's do this. Write an outline for number 4. So we're going to write an outline about why holistic medicine is not alternative anymore. Okay, cool. So hit that. Let's get it going. Here's our introduction. It's going to give us the opening hook. Start with a surprising fact or statistic. It gives us an example. Did you know that 60% of Americans use some form of complementary or alternative medicine? And yet, we still call it alternative. Now, here's a tip. Always fact check your statistics when ChatGPT or any large language model spits them out, because they may not be right. So that's what I liked about using Perplexity. Perplexity actually gives you the source that it's citing, so you can go there and confirm that that is an accurate source. But here, I would just drop this into Google or something like that and say, hey, is this accurate? And then you got the body, breaking the misconception. Okay, holistic medicine is science-based or science-backed, addresses the misconception. Got it. So we've got a pretty good outline going on here. And here's the conclusion. So now what I want to do is write an engaging and let's see, write an engaging speech, use clarity, and make it relatable. Cool. So we're going to do this. We're going to make that, hit enter. So far, I'm actually doing some pretty basic prompting. It all starts with what the topic is, so whatever your area of expertise is, that's what you're going to use for your topic. So if you noticed how I started this, I actually said, here's my topic. Now, generate some ideas for that. One thing I didn't do that I typically do, as you know, is I ask it to give me a persona, buyer persona. So here in this case, if you were doing a professional speech, for example, you would know who your audience is going to be. So say, for instance, in this case, the audience is pharmacists. I could structure this entire speech around pharmacists. So please write this content to be engaging for pharmacists who sell traditional Western medicine. All right. So now we're going to take a whole new direction on this, right? So let's hit enter. Let's get this going. So now this is going to actually target who our specific audience is, rather than just some random open-ended, we're talking to everybody kind of thing. So now we're talking specifically to pharmacists who sell traditional Western medicine, like all the commercials we see on TV that say if you take it, everything in the world is going to happen to you significantly worse than whatever your symptoms are. I always laugh at those things. You look at them, you watch them, and you go, like, seriously? I think I'd rather have the stuffy nose. All right, so it literally wrote out the entire script for the speech. So now it says that the version's crafted to engage pharmacists. So let's just read the beginning part of this, and then I'll go into what we want to do next. So opening, imagine a patient walks into your pharmacy for the third time this month, still complaining about chronic pain or recurring migraines, despite following their medication regimen perfectly. You know their frustration. They've tried every pill, every patch, yet they keep coming back. Now, what if I told you there's another way to support this patient, a way that complements the medications you provide while also addressing the root of their discomfort? That's where holistic medicine comes in. And here's the big shift. It's no longer just an alternative or something on the fringes. More patients are asking for it. More healthcare professionals are integrating it. And it's time to look at how holistic practices can work with traditional medicine to create better outcomes for your patients and your business. See, that's a great opening. And we just wrote this in a couple of minutes. So let's see. Now, the next thing is how you would tie this in to your own personal experiences. So what I always recommend people do between creating the persona, you also want to give it some information based on you. Okay, so if I clicked on this paperclip here and attached a file, it could be a file of an ebook that I wrote, or somebody else's ebook for that matter, that helps support your content and your argument. You want to personalize this. You want to make this coming from you rather than all AI, right? And from this, what I would actually do is, rather than have this all scripted out, learn the basics of the script. And then I would say, write this in an outline that I can use while on stage. All right, so now it's going to script this, so I don't have to look at a script or notes or anything like that. I can put this on the stage with my eyes. I might even be able to see it with glasses. And it's actually telling what your talking points are. So this is a great, quick way on how to craft this, this speech specific to your audience and specifically in your tone, your voice. And we'll skip over that. So, it's really, really solid. It's a great way to use ChatGPT to craft your speeches. And I hope this helped. I don't want to, obviously, I don't want to go really, really too long. It's already been over 13 minutes, but that's how long it took. So you want to give this a shot. Go ahead, use the prompting ideas that I suggested in this. They were, like I said, really basic, but this is a really simple way. If you use your information and your niche and your audience knowledge, you can make a very specific speech for them. So tomorrow we're going to chat a little bit about how to use AI for audience engagement and for personalized coaching, so you don't want to miss that. If you have any questions, I'm doing a Q&A on Friday, however long it takes, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. And if you have any questions in the meantime, put them in the chat, and I'd be happy to answer them. In the meantime, that's it for me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Look forward to talking to you real soon, and I will see you